Hey guys, David here. So I want to talk about something that's really big in the news now. So I'm sure you've seen the Dr. Seuss controversy where people are saying that they're canceling Dr. Seuss because of racist imagery. They're also going back and looking at tweets from people. You always hear about people getting canceled because of tweets they make. Movies, Gone with the Wind, things like that are being canceled all the time. And personally, I think that these things should be canceled because just like Confederate statues, they need to be torn down because they're racist. But there's one thing that I don't hear anybody talking about, and I think that if we're going to cancel something, we need to cancel this: the Bible. The Bible is archaic nonsense, an old book that has nothing to do with what's going on in 2021. And this is something that should be canceled. If anything needs to be canceled, the Bible should be canceled. So I've marked a couple places to help illustrate my point. So the first place I want to go to is Matthew. And I want to read Matthew 15, where it talks about the faith of the Canaanite woman. So there's this woman whose daughter was possessed by a demon. And she comes to Jesus and she asks Jesus for help. And Jesus tells her that he hasn't come for her. He's come for God's chosen people, the Jews. And that the bread should be given to the chosen people, not the dogs. He calls this woman a dog. And there's all these apologists who will try to nicen it up and go, no, that's not what it's about. It is. If you do any research and you read anything about Jesus' times, you will find that dog is the N-word of their day. When he calls this woman a dog, he is saying that number one, she's a second-class citizen because she's a foreigner. Also, she's a woman. She's not a Jew. She would be considered a pagan. And he calls her a dog. He said, it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs. So this is your perfect Messiah who everybody says never sinned. Well, this is a sin. And she says, yes, Lord, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table. So this woman was so desperate to save her child, which any of us as parents would do. She subjugated herself and agreed that she was a dog just so Jesus would help her. And then Jesus, of course, says, oh, well, your faith is so strong and your daughter's going to be healed. But why would Jesus, if he was God, since he knows everything, why would he treat this woman so poorly? Why would he call her a dog? Didn't he come to save everybody? Or did he just come to save his chosen people? Whatever. But people go, well, Dave, you're just reading that wrong. Well, let's look throughout the Bible. Let's go back and let's go to Exodus. And if we go to Exodus 21, the Bible endorses slavery. This is another reason the Bible should be canceled. It says here in Exodus 21, if a man beats his male or female slaves with a rod and the slave dies as a direct result, he must be punished. Well, that's good, since you killed somebody. But he is not to be punished if the slave gets up after a couple of days. So you can beat him, just don't beat him to death. And also this is what during the Civil War that slave masters used to say that religion, God, was behind slavery. But let's go to another one of my favorites. Let's go to Psalms. And let's look up at Psalms 139. And let's read here where it talks to take let me find this here. Yes, there we go. It's Psalms 137. That O daughters of Babylon, doomed to destruction, happy is he who repays you for what you have done to us, he who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks. There you go, the Bible saying kill babies, killing babies. That's so awesome. Kill babies. And then we go to 1 Corinthians, just so that, it's not just the Old Testament, it is the New Testament, where it talks about women. Remember Me Too and sexism? Well, here we go here. Women should remain silent in the churches. They are not allowed to speak, but must be in submission. That is what the Lord saith. So, this great and powerful God, creator of everything, hates women. Hates women. And then let's go again. Let's go look at, here we have another where Paul is talking. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear, and with sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ. So this is your precious Bible, your moral authority. How can people living in 2021 still believe in this book, this piece of crap book? It's just an old story. It's a collection of myths. It's no different than stories of Thor or Zeus. It's myths. And this is your moral authority? Smashing babies on the rocks, telling women to not speak, to be submissive, telling slaves, make sure that you fear your earthly masters. Make sure that, masters, if you beat them, just don't, you can beat them within an inch of their life. Just don't beat them to death. Because if you don't kill them, that's good for you. You don't have to worry about any type of punishment. Jesus calling a woman who is desperate to have her daughter healed a dog, saying that she's not worthy because, number one, she's a foreigner. She's a second-class citizen because she's a woman. In the Bible, women are nothing more than property. You can do with them as you wish. This is your moral authority. You want to cancel Dr. Seuss? You want to cancel Gone with the Wind? You want to get angry at old interviews where people like John Wayne, talked slanderous towards black people and Native Americans? Cancel this. This right here. This needs to be canceled. This is nothing to put your faith in. This is bull crap. There is no God. There is no Jesus. And if there was a Jesus, then there's no way that he was the son of any God, because he was a racist piece of shit. He called a woman a dog. And I don't care how any apologist will try to spin it. Any biblical historian worth their weight in dirt will tell you that dog was a racist slur during Jesus' time. And here Jesus comes to save all the people, but not the foreigners, not the women. He helps her after she literally gets down on her knees and kisses his feet and kisses his ass and says to her, yeah, I am shit. I am a second-class citizen. I'm a woman. I'm a foreigner. I am a dog. But please let this dog eat a crumb off the master's table. This is how throughout the ages white supremacists have used this bullshit book to endorse white supremacy. And all peoples, African Americans, Hispanics, white people, should burn this and get rid of this as keep it as a historical document, put it in some museum, but don't base your life on this. Use it for toilet paper because that's all it is. It's crap. It's nothing. This is David, Zoe Zizzles. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.